An icon of world rugby, the Wales and British and Irish Lions legend JPR Williams has died at the age of 74. Wales Rugby have called him one of our greatest of all time.
John, a really significant day yesterday.
Yes, and we're reflecting this morning on the death of JPR Williams, the Welsh rugby great who famously went by those famous initials throughout his entire career. He's died at the age of 74, was brilliant for Wales through the 70s, huge success, recognised as well on the international stage. And it's fair to say he was a rugby icon, and I think everyone in Wales and across rugby will certainly be feeling that this morning. But I think fearless, credited with the way he kind of changed the game in some ways, in the way that he played in his position at fullback. And I think, the picture says it all. Famous for those sideburns, wasn't he? And socks rolled down, and he was just a brilliant player.
Such a great shot, that, isn't it?
Isn't it just, And it's certainly sort of an era, wasn't he, in the 70s. Yeah, good morning. Brilliant, fearless. The fullback from Bridgend was at the heart of an iconic era for Welsh rugby in the 1970s, winning 3 Grand Slam titles. He was also part of the Lions' historic winning tours of New Zealand and South Africa. Thomas Stafford looks back on his life.
Not many can be identified by their initials alone.
JPR wants his stride!
But JPR Williams was instantly recognisable. The sideburns, flowing hair, socks round the ankles. He was capped 55 times. An icon of Wales's dominance of the 1970s. John Peter Rhys Williams was brought up near Bridgend, a talented tennis player then, but he chose rugby, starting out in Bridgend, then London Welsh. At just 19, he made his Wales debut.
There's the new young Welsh fullback.
And in his first campaign, he helped Wales to the 5 Nations Championship. 3 Grand Slams followed, and he played all 4 Test matches as the Lions claimed what is still their only series win in New Zealand.
So you'll have to take it easy for a few days on that wrist.
And all the while, he pursued a career in medicine, becoming an orthopaedic surgeon after stepping away from Wales duty in 1981.
And that stance.
In recent years, he spoke out about player welfare, sharing his concerns about brain injuries.
There is no doubt that the generations after us are going to be left worse off than we were.
JPR Williams continued to play the odd game in his 50s, that longevity typical of his indomitable spirit. He was an uncompromising force on the field and a charismatic figure off it.